All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for your patience today. We pushed things back a little bit. First of all, I'd like to congratulate KJ Hamler. Today, Vince Garcia presented in front of the team the Ed Block of Courage Award. And I had the great pleasure when I was in Baltimore of going to one of those banquets, and all the men assembled there, and it's an incredible group of people. And KJ is being honored by his teammates as the recipient of said award. And you all have been here longer than me, so you know KJ's story, but just it inspired me today when I learned that he had an ACL and complications therein, as well as a hip. And at the same time that happened, his dear grandmother passed away. And only through incredible perseverance and courage and I would say guidance from above, that a man could go through that kind of thing and pop out the back end with such spirit. I had no idea when this went on with him, and I got here and I said, God, I love this guy. And he had just gone through all that, and I think it's incredible how a guy can be laid so low and then raise someone else up like that. And I salute him, as did his teammates today. With regard to injuries, Patrick's told me I got to read this, so I'm coachable, Patrick, so I'm reading this. There's 3 players that are going to be out for this game. Greg Dulcich is not going to be active for this game. Randy Gregory is not going to be active for this game, and Calvin Anderson is not going to be out there this week. And we have 4 players at this point in time that are questionable. Those 4 players are DJ Jones, Baron Browning, Jerry Jeudy, and Kendall Hinton. And that's the injuries. And with that, I'll open up to questions.
As it pertains to Jerry Jeudy, he's obviously gotten some practice work in as we've been around this week. What, I guess, have you seen in him offensively in recent weeks, and what will it take for you and your staff to feel comfortable putting him out there on Sunday?
Well, I'll rely to your second question. I'll rely on our trainers and our doctors to determine his status, and I won't have anything to do with that. They'll tell me. I certainly won't tell them. And Jerry Jeudy has been so impressive to me, and probably all the plays he's made. I thought he made a great play yesterday too off the field, I thought, and a tremendous play. And I fully expect Jerry Jeudy to play because I know how important football is to him. He really loves this game. I've learned that from him, and I'm hopeful that he can go and go full, but that's why they call it questionable, I guess. So we'll see.
Can you expand upon,
Yes, sir.
Can you expand upon off the field? I'm assuming you're referring to him taking up defense of Russell Wilson and kind of some of the criticism that he's ignored this year.
Yes, straight out, yes. Because I have to mind my vocabulary here. There's a lot of crap out there that at any point in time, and we've all been criticized before, but at some point in time, it's really important that those that know you best stand up for you, and sometimes that's a difficult thing to do because you get yourself messy in the process, but he saw his teammate and friend and comrade laid low, and he dug in and stood up with great courage and conviction about the truth, I would say. So, yeah, he's my hero today.
Not only Jerry, but a lot of other teammates took to Russ's defense.
You're damn right they did.
Via social media. What does that say about Russ and his teammates coming this morning?
Well, I think everything that you think it would say. So, again, I got to mind my vocabulary here. What's the substitute word? Crap. Okay, it's a bunch of crap. So, when they see that, and I really appreciate those guys doing it, and other pros around the league. I understand. I told you the guys that I don't live in that world, but people tell me things, and I really appreciate those people that did that, because Russell Wilson, I watch him practice out here, and I see what he does, and I see a Hall of Fame quarterback in practice on the practice field. Now, our jobs as coaches and teammates, if we really want to make a statement, we'll make it on Sunday. We'll play well, and we'll coach well, and we'll give him the opportunities that he deserves to show what a great quarterback he is. That's action. So all the other things that we may say they'll have no value unless we go out there and play that way.
Jerry, along those same lines, you speak about teammates standing up for Russ, but Ripken's beef on the sideline the other night had to do with that the offensive linemen weren't picking him up after sacks,
Yeah.
giving him a hand.
That's my vague understanding of said
Do you
situation.
think that your offensive lineman should pick up your quarterback after he's been sacked, no matter whose fault the sack is?
That's a really good question. Here's what I would say. I can make a long answer, but I'm going to land the plane. Watch Sunday's game.
You've talked about the challenges the players have faced this week going through this transition and how it's been difficult. And then how do you see them respond this week on the practice field?
Yes.
How do you think Russ handles this? Now that you're in the top seat, the mid seat, how do you think he handles it? We saw how his teammates stood up for him. You see any change in Russ, or what is the person you observe?
I had a very high opinion of Russell Wilson prior to my arrival here. I developed an even higher appreciation and affection for Russell Wilson upon my arrival here. And my opinion of Russell Wilson has never been higher than it's been because of his actions this week. I've never had a higher opinion of him than I have this week because of what he showed me. I saw in Russell Wilson things that I have not seen.
What things are those that
We'll see on Sunday.
Do you
Have you given,
Yes, sir.
much thought to what you'll say in the team meeting Saturday night or before the game time?
Yeah, I have.
Do you have
Go ahead,
any
last question,
nerves going into your first game as a head coach?
I ain't scared. I want to say this, though. Colorado's an incredible place. I mean, I've stood out here before and marveled at this, and I've gotten a little bit perhaps verbose. Pat keeps telling me to stop talking, but I'm up here, and so I'm going to talk. So these fans in this area are tired of watching what they've been watching, and especially with the team that we're playing this week. And they're frustrated, and they're expressing their frustration, and I understand that. I understand it to a core, but here's what I want to say to the fans. You can't pick your owners. I mean, the owners pick you. And I just want all the fans of the Broncos to understand, and without sounding gratuitous, I want all the fans to understand what good hands this franchise is in. Greg Penner and Kerry Penner and Mr. Rob Walton are brilliant people with a great vision for what this organization is going to be. And this organization has been through a lot, and I understand that. And I'm going to say this too. About the only person I knew here was George Payton, and we'd had a brief relationship professionally when he was in Chicago in like 2000. So it's been a long time. But since I've arrived here, he's an incredible general manager and an incredible man, and he's going to be a lifelong friend. So if nothing else happens from my time here, my relationship with George is something I'm going to take with me forever. And, you know, you can't pick your owner, and you probably can criticize the GMs, and you can write bad things, and the fans will rise up with pitchforks and clubs, and they'll bail him, throw him out of here. But that would be a huge mistake. You've got a great man in that place. He's and highly competent. And this has been a mess. You're all aware of that. The fans are tired of it, and we made this mess. And you know, late in the night, there's some great people here working late at night with Sergio and Enrico and Miss Maria, and they're in here cleaning up this stuff. But we gotta pick up our own mess. These players, these coaches, we got to pick up after ourselves. We got to humble ourselves and go change this thing. And you know, this is fertile ground. This is an incredible franchise with a rich history and 3 Super Bowl trophies and Hall of Famers, and it shouldn't be like this. It can't be like this. And you know, if you're any of your fans of Uncle Walt, you know, Captain, my captain, I've been trying to plant seeds with George and the ownership group, and I may not be around to see them bloom, but there's a this is going to be a rich garden. So the fans, it's coming. Thank you.
Thank you very much.